Hello and welcome to Arcane's Games of the Ages. I'm Arcane, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some games to get on your 3DS. Um, so if you don't know what a 3DS is, then you can check out one of my other videos. Make sure to look it up on YouTube and check it out. But today I'm going to be talking about some games that, uh, 21 different games that I really think are definitely worth checking out. So this is the first part in a series. So I'm gonna talk to you about 10 of them in this video today. So first of all, we have for all those Pokemon fans out there, uh, I have Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. For all of you who are not familiar with it, it's like an RPG style version of Pokemon where it's turn-based battles. It's 4 different caves, so a lot of aspects to games like Legend of Gaia and stuff like that. But yeah, that is one to definitely check out. There is a few other installments into the series for previous titles, and if you own a Nintendo Switch, there's also some newer ones on there. But yeah, another one for you Pokemon fans right here. I would definitely recommend uh, Pokemon Omega Ruby um, or Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. It doesn't necessarily matter which one you want. It's like every game that Pokemon has come out with allows you to trade Pokemon from 2 different versions, different Pokemon you get depending on which one it is. It's a very traditional Pokemon game. New Pokemon you'll discover. It's as seen in the Pokemon series, as in the TV series, as well as the video game series in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, as well as some newer Pokemon series. It does include Mega Evolution, so if you're looking for a way to Mega Evolve your Pokemon, it's definitely fun to check out. And it's just pretty much remake of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. But yeah. So next one I have here is Monster Hunters. As you can see here, it's Monster Hunters Generations. That one's definitely a good one. My first Monster Hunter game that I've got. It's basically where you go throughout exploring, kind of upgrading your character, recruiting people, recruiting little things here and there to help you. You can connect with your friends on it, as well as some of the previous games I just mentioned. You can do that as well. The sad part about it, this game, Monster Hunter Generations, or really any of the Monster Hunters, is they don't really have leveling up, so you can't exactly level up your character like a normal RPG. But it is definitely got those 3D aspects that you'll definitely see, and it's definitely got more of a feel to it, like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or something like that. Um, but yeah, it's definitely number 3 to check out. Another one that you want to check out is Herbal Warriors Legends. This game is amiibo compatible, unlike the last 3, but it's definitely Herbal Warrior Legends. Allows you to play a bunch of different characters from different Legend of Zelda series and from the games, from the different parts of the series, and you'll be able to get characters from Link to play as Zelda, as well as things like Ganon. Um, for it's pretty much the first time in the game that they've really had that is for Warrior Legends. So if you're looking and you always wanted to play someone like Ganon or Princess Zelda, definitely check it out. But yeah, you can also play other characters as well, and it's definitely another good game. Anyway, number 5 is Luigi's Ghost Mansion uh, 2. Luigi's Ghost Mansion Dark Moon. It's the second installment to the Luigi's Ghost Mansion series that you can play as Luigi catching ghosts, which I think is probably one of the most ironic Nintendo games out there. for something like compared to something like Legend of Zelda or Pokemon. But yeah, it's definitely a very funny game considering Luigi and his whole aspect in the game. But it's nice that they gave you a different take on him. But yeah, as you go throughout the whole game, you'll catch ghosts with this thing called Poltergeist, which kind of reminds you of the Ghostbusters kind of vacuums and stuff like that. Um, anyway, it's definitely one of my favorite games to play so far. But yeah, if you don't have a Nintendo 3DS, make sure to check out GameCube game Luigi's Ghost Mansion 1 or Nintendo Switch Luigi's Ghost Mansion 3, which is definitely two other fun games. But yeah, and the next one is a fan favorite Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, as it says here. It's a fun game. It's kind of a take on beat 'em up, as well as Nintendo and other different Nintendo characters and other ones like that. They also have people like Snake, who you would not expect to be in there, as well as other ones. But yeah, if you're looking to buy a Super Smash Bros. For any system, they mainly have it on the Wii U, 3DS right here, as well as Nintendo Switch and GameCube. And it's definitely fun to play with, especially with friends. You can play multiplayer on it, so it doesn't really get tiresome unless you're playing 24/7 a day. But yeah, that's definitely, in my personal opinion, it's going to be one of my top 5 to 10 games on the 2D or on the 3DS. But yeah, definitely a good one, another good one to check out. So the next one is for all of those fans of like the Nintendo 64 out there. You'll definitely want to check out the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. It's a remake of the original Legend of Zelda, and like I said before, out of my top 5 to 10 favorite games, uh, definitely Super Smash Bros. Luigi's Ghost Mansion, and this is definitely another one. It's a very expansive world. It was very different from before, when it was just kind of walking like you overview of the game. But other than that, it's definitely a 3D game that totally surpasses what Nintendo has done for Legend of Zelda before. And that's kind of where it all started was Nintendo 64, the original Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So yeah, definitely if you're a fan of Nintendo 64, check that out. And they also, in my next video for this parter, I'll also be talking about some other Legend of Zelda games that came after that kind of made it a little bit more popular by playing that. Anyway, on to it would be number 8 is Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. This one it is an RPG style, which is totally different from what Mario and Luigi have done before. Um, and when the first RPG kind of came out, it was when Paper Mario kind of made his appearance, and that's definitely, if you're a big fan of RPG and Mario, I mean, it was pretty good for them to put it together because it combines two different things. But yeah, you'll be able to jump on enemies, fight Bowser, and make friends from people in the Paper Kingdom, the Mushroom Paper Kingdom to be more specific. And you'll definitely be able to use the functions of the X and B and A to just use your character So you'll definitely want to be good at um, button crunching and pulling off combos and stuff like that. It doesn't really necessarily use it as much as you would like, but it does have it enough so that way it will be a fun challenge. It's definitely a fun RPG. So number 9 is Mario and Luigi Dream Team. This one, it pits you in kind of like a dreamscape um, in Luigi's mind, connecting with into this land that you definitely won't see otherwise. It's another RPG kind of game, so if you're a fan of RPGs and Mario, it's definitely one. But and as I've said previously, I am a big fan of Luigi compared to Mario. So definitely, I love that they came out with this for Luigi's, I believe, 15th birthday or 20th birthday. I don't remember, but it was a little bit ago, and it's definitely a good take on Luigi, aside from Luigi's Ghost Mansion Dark Moon, and it definitely utilizes Luigi more to his full capacity. Anyway, uh, the 10th and final game of this episode is going to be uh, uh, Mario Bros. And the kind of, I can't really see that, but Puzzle Dragons Z. So if you'll see Puzzle Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition and Puzzle Dragons Z, definitely more of a match game. So if you're a big fan of Tetris, it's very similar to that. And if you like dragons and stuff like that, or if you're just a fan of Mario, then definitely check that out. But yeah, you just put kind of 3 or more together. You can drag little stuff to send out a. You take the little circles or squares depending on how you're playing it, and you match it. That way, you kind of are going against it. And if you have a character of that type, then you're going to do moves. But there's definitely a little bit more to that, but that's just kind of basic overview. Um, anyway, thank you for watching, and make sure to stay tuned and subscribe for part 2 of this top 21 3DS games to definitely check out. Anyway, thank you. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. And hope to see you in one of my next videos.